huge benefit for them, as well as the fact it's providing better quality care, and it's also kind of in a subtle way, it's forcing the patient to do more of the heavy lifting that the doctor's office staff is currently doing today. So that's all tied into this.
And Janice, we have that as well, just so you know.
Oh, great.
I didn't want to miss that point since you brought that up.
Great.
So I want to do a time check because I appreciate everyone's diligence because we've clearly gone over what we had originally planned. Are there any other questions that from the quick practice side, since we do have the experts from Register Patient on just from a feature functionality, and we can always circle back around. Clearly, if they're still interested in proceeding, Janice and I still have to follow up and schedule yet another demo for the ECO EMR, but specific to Register Patient, does anyone have any additional questions so we can kind of move on to the next steps?
I don't have any questions. I probably will once we see your EMR demo. But as far as today goes, I don't have anything else.
Okay, great. And to your point, I don't know if that was Matt. Absolutely. I mean, this is all, again, the devil's in the details of the elegance and the tightness of the integration. So I would certainly hope you would have calls. We're gonna push you to have calls because that's at the end of the day. Once you've seen all the features of the software solutions, then that's where we've got to roll up our sleeves and really talk to you guys about how do we integrate this to your PMS, what we've already done, so that you won't have to do anything, and really reinforce that, and then talk about specifically how you expect all the workflow, because there's no one solution. I'd love to say that this is all mapped up, it's shrunk wrapped, and there's some sort of a best practice, and we just hand you a document and say, here it is. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want it to be that way, because this needs to be accommodating what you folks want, what you're good at, what you have the resources to do, what you've already done and maybe just want to repurpose in order to get this tightly integrated the way you want it, and then ultimately the way you want your providers to see it. And that's the end game. If we accomplish that as a collaboration of, say, Register Patient and MDON and Quick Practice, then I think we all win on behalf of your providers. And at the end of the day, you make a lot of money, you can grow your practices, you can get rid of the chokehold that Janice shared with me where she can only go so far with what she has, and that's no knock on you folks. It's just, if she's got 1,000 providers today that aren't going to buy Quick Practice without an EMR or a patient portal, then those just simply remain as unviable customers. Now we turn the switch on, providing it makes good sense. You also see that this is clearly a revenue opportunity. We want you to make a lot of money off of this too. This isn't just providing you the technology. This is an opportunity where we want you to make money and be profitable. So what do you suggest, Janice? I know we already talked in advance. We'll work and circle around with you on scheduling another demo for the ECO EMR. If you have questions beyond today, and I'm sure they'll percolate out, feel free. You've got my contact information, and I can forward those on to Justin, and then you guys can certainly work offline as well. And we can take it from there. Any other elements that you would like brought up today or next steps that I need to take into consideration?
No, we will have a time for you by the end of today and hopefully get that pinned down.
Okay. And as we had discussed, Janice, as far as the other services that we had already discussed that are more traditional that we could start with yesterday, like a patient portal, the patient statements that we offered, that you already have a proposal on, just let me know how you wish to proceed on that, and we can move forward on that in parallel.
Okay. Did you say that you were off this Friday or next Friday? Out?
Let's see. I'm off next Friday. I am working tomorrow.
Okay. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, guys, if I don't speak to you before then.
And Justin, I can say from from a patient side and from looking to provide this, you really have a great system. It was very impressive.
Oh, well, thank you, Janice. I really appreciate that. We're working really, really hard. I know everyone is, but that your comments are very valuable. Thank you. I hope we get a chance to work together.
I do too. It was great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
For all of
guys.
your time. Thanks, Justin. Take care.
All right,
Thank
take care,
you.
Peter. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jasmine.
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thanks, guys.